Okay, today we're at Wastwater Head and we've come over in a caravan. We're staying at a place in Scafell. And anyway, we're going to go up Scafell, which is our last but one way night. So we parked in the National Trust car park in just here, and there's the lake. Gill head up there. But anyway, we're going to head off up past, I think it's Bracken Close, up to that wood and then turn left at the wall. We're going to walk up that ridge to the summit. It's the old route up. But I was going to say easy, but it won't be because it's steep. But that's where we're headed. And it's an absolutely cracking day. So hopefully we'll get on the top and get some really good views. So that's Wastwater, England's deepest lake. Slopes of Wastwater to the right, rising off it. Scafell in the middle there in the front. Okay, at this point where the wall is, we turn left and head up onto the fell and pick up the track at the corner of the wall up here. Okay, we've just come up the path there through the bracken, just here. We're at the corner of the wall. Look at that view down there, beautiful. Right, there's the corner. Well, we're heading off up to Scafell now, up through the bracken. We're getting well up actually, about 800 foot, 900 foot now. That's Ling Mill, and Scafell's off. Scafell Pike is off round to the right. It's out of sight at the moment. The one just to the side of Ling Mill there, Great Gable. That's Kirkfell, or Killerkirk as I call it. That one there is Pillar. This one is Wastwater. Middlefell again there, and Seat Allen I think it's called behind it. And Buckbarrow is down there. He's a doggy.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
great views all around at the moment.
Hello. Well, what are you doing up
So
there?
we're just cracking upwards, I think. Well, we're gaining height nicely now. About 850 feet. It doesn't get any better than this. And I can see the Irish Sea there, and I'm assuming it's the Isle of Man in the distance. I don't know if we can see it on the camera, maybe on a bigger screen. Well, I think that's the Isle of Man. It's too far down for Scotland. In fact, yes, it's the Isle of Man. Okay, so we're cracking on up the fell now, and we get to the top of this ridge and we think it flattens out a wee bit. So we'll head off up to there and see what it's like. Meanwhile, we're about 1,278 feet now and getting well up. All the little cars down there look like dinky toys. Great Gable poking out from behind Ling Mill there. Oh, I've got to say, it's a cracking day. Nice cool breeze. So it can't be more perfect at the moment. Well, that's our first decent view of Scafell summit. I think it's just over the top of that ridge there in the top. I'm not 100% sure because I ain't been up here before. But my question is, the gully on the side, is that Lord's Rake coming onto the top? Because you come out of that and turn left onto the summit. Well, it's still a good way to go yet. So a nice level bit, grassy, been a great walk so far. Steep in places, but levelled out now, but that's the next steep bit up there towards the summit. Just coming past, I think it's called Rake Crag, something like that. And looking back down there, that's the main track up to Scafell Pike in the bottom. And then off, it leads off to the right into Mickledore, and off to the left up to the pike. But we're on this side, we're on the opposite side of Mickledore. We're going up at Scafell up there. And the paths, we thought it wasn't going to be a very good path, but it's brilliant. Really nice. And it looks like we're going to go up the edge rather than straight up the fell side. I don't know how they do it, but apparently those four have just run up Scafell Pike down into Mickledore, up Lord's Rake, onto Scafell, and now back down. So they're fit lads. By gum, incredible. The views have opened right up now. We're about nearly 2,000 feet, I would think. Burnmore Tarn down there, with Eskdale to the left. The coast over there, Isle of Man, Ilgill Head, Wastwater, all the fells around now. Over there we've got Haycock and Corfell. Fabulous. So we've got Black Crags just over the left there, and then Scafell Screes just here, and that bit on the top there is Simmons Knot, and the summit is just to the right and behind it. I can actually see somebody on the top of there now, so we'll just crack on and get there. Great views opened up to Burnmore Tarn, Eskdale, the coast down there, Isle of Man. Look at that lot. What a day. Well, the track's now turned into a scree path, and it's very difficult, especially when you're tired, because all the rocks are sliding out from under your feet as you try and walk up it. But we're nearly there at 2,580 something foot. So we've got another 600 foot and we're on the summit. That's the view back down where we've come. So it'll be well worth it when we get there. We're halfway up the scree slope. 2,800 feet. Another 300 foot to go. 350, and we're there. We're above Ilgill Head and Winrig. We're above most of them up here now, just about above. Yeah, we're above Killikirk over there, slightly below Gable. Sellafield there in the distance. I can actually see Northern Ireland from here, and the Mull of Galloway. What a sight. Okay, that's up on the, who's on the col at the top, or whatever you want to call it. And look at that. Wow. We've got to get up there. There's a little cairn up there, and that's the summit, I think. We'll check these fells out in a bit when we get right on the summit. But there's Scafell Pike over there.
Something tells me that's it.
Anyway, we've just got to make our way to the summit now, and then see where we are, see which way we're going to go down, I think. Right, Scafell Summit at 3,162 feet. Now I'm going to claim this one. Done. One left. All these good people copying me getting up here. Right. Right, that's us on Scafell summit at 3,162 feet. That's our 213th Wainwright, leaving one to do. So we're in the cracking walk over here, but slippy on the scree path.
Steep.
And steep as well, very steep. And I'm knackered, but never mind, we've got here. So great views all around. We can even see Northern Ireland from here. Isle of Man, Northern Ireland, and the Mull of Galway in Scotland. And Heysham down there. Black Coombe over there. Ilgill Head, Rinrig, Hart Crag over there, Green Crag over there, Kringle Crag's there. There's the Kringles, Wastwater, Esk Pike, Scafell Pike with people like ants on it. On this side we have, okay, we've got Great Gable, Kirkfell, Pillar, Scotefell, Red Pike, Ewbarrow down there, Seat Allen over there, Buckbarrow down there, Middlefell there, Corfell over there, and I've forgotten the name of that one. I mentioned it earlier but I've forgotten it. Over there we've got Grassmore, Whiteside, Hopegill Head, all that lot, Skiddaw and Blencathra. And that's most of them from up here. We can see most of them. A few more over there. You can see High Street in the distance over there. But cracking views all around, and well worth the effort getting up here. Lovely. And we're going to now stop and have some bait and find see if we can find an easier route down. Lots of people on Scafell Pike.
Oh.
Wonderful. But it's an easier climb up Scafell Pike than it is onto this one, I must say.
Wow.
And the path's a lot more worn. Anyway, that's it. Simmons not over there. Right, bedtime. That's one of the gullies that leads down into Mickledore, and it's on the east side of Scafell. So that's Mickledore down below. But inadvisable to try getting down there. Quite dangerous actually. Just a massive cleft in the rocks. Impressive though. There's another route down into Eskdale, down this gully here. There's people coming up it, and that's from Fox's Tarn. I've never done that one, but probably give it a go one day. That's another gully going down to Mickledore. Not sure which one it is. There's two or three on this face of the fell. We're coming down another scree path, which is nowhere near as bad as the one we went up. So I'm quite happy on this. And Lord's Rake is just off to my right there, we'll have a look at that and then we'll just carry on. I can see the path heading down across Greenhow. Okay, I believe that's the exit to Lord's Rake. There's Scafell Pike up there. When you come out here, you've still got about 400 foot, maybe even 500 onto the summit of Scafell. But yep, that's it. Great stuff. Okay, right below us we've got the M1 of Wasdale. That's it there. And that's the main route up to Scafell Pike. And what it does, it goes around the back of here. And back of this, I believe this is Pulpit Rock. Round the back of there, and it comes out up here. You see people walking up there, onto the summit which is there. So that's Scafell Pike, and that's the main track up to it. It's a really good track, and quite easy. A lot easier than the one that we've done up to Scafell. The other route up is the one that a mate of mine took the other day, Alan, Metal Man. And where the path splits there, the main one goes off to the left. The one coming off to the right, this one up here, the bottom of the valley here, that's the Mickledore route. And that goes up Mickledore onto the Col and then turn left and up onto the summit. But that's a lot more difficult than the main route. But whichever way you, I mean, this is a Lake District, whichever way you go, you're always going to be out of breath. So it's just one of those things. It's a great place to be, especially on a day like this. Look at it. Hey, I mean, look at Great Gable there. Where is it? There it is. Probably one of my favourite mountains, Great Gable. I don't know why, but it is. It just stands there, a big round dome, and saying, "Look at me." I love it. Anyway, I'm going to go back over here and join the path with Alison, and we're going to make our way down. We're on a grass track down now, so it should be easy going all the way down for us. This one here, Lingmel, that's not a bad way down, but once you get to that knob end there, it's really steep path going down. And those rocks, that's where Alison fell over. Would you believe Indy pulled her over? And I got wrong for it. But anyway, we are going down that way. Right, that's us on the grass path down towards Greenhouse, and back to the head of the lake, hopefully in a couple of hours. It'll take a bit of walking to get down there, and then when we get there, I'm going to jump in the car, head off into Nether Wasdale, and I think we'll go into Strands and sing a couple of pints of ice cold cider, because on a day like this, believe me, you need it. I'm just trying to negotiate a couple of stones there. Right, so there we go. See you a bit further down. Here they come. And Indy's had a great walk. He's loved every minute of it, I think. Haven't you? Hey? So is she.
Yeah.
Been great. So that's Scafell Screes. And we went up over there somewhere. I can see two people on them, and it didn't finish till here. And I mean, we've been off it now for a long time, walking down the grass. So everybody seems to be coming down the difficult route. I don't know why. This is brilliant, this route. So yeah. So my advice, if you come off Scafell, take the track down past Lord's Rake and just carry on down the fell side. It's on grass, and the other way is dangerous as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, there we go. Wastdale, I feel as though I could just jump off here straight into the lake. It's beautiful. And the track we're coming down has brought us past Lord's Rake there. and it's a very indistinct path, but it's there nonetheless, with a few cairns to mark it. And we're down below Black Crag, and we're coming up to Rake Head Crag, which is just down here. So what we'll do, that's the main track up to, look at the people, that's the main track up to Scafell Pike and Mickledore. But what we're going to follow the track, this little path along this ridge here, where there's a line of stones. We follow them, and then we drop down the other end of the wall, the corner of the wall, and then down onto the main path from Burnmore Tarn back to Wastwater Head Car Park. That's Rake Head Crag ahead. Once we follow the path around the top of that, and we're back. We join up with the main track that we came up. So we'll close the circle just the other side of this crag, I would think. Anyway, we're getting down now, so we'll soon be in the pub for a nice ice cold cider.
Still a long way on the bottom there.
All the heather's out. Looks great. Okay, we're well down now. So there's the wall and there's the corner. But this time, instead of coming up the side of the wall, we're going to go over the stile and down the right hand side of it as you're looking at it, because I think that is another path. So that's what we're going to do. Onto the path below, turn right, and then a quick hoof it back to the car park. Well, that's one way of getting down backwards. Good lass. Right, we're back on the main path. When we went up the right hand side of that wall. When we came down, we also came down the right hand side of it, the other side, which was a lot better, I've got to say. So if we ever did it in the future, we know. So we're on the path now, back to the car park. You're going to jump? Another drink? Come on, Indy. Doesn't like getting his paws wet. Clever boy. Oh well, that was that, wasn't it? Oh, we're back at Brackenclose near the car park. So that's this walk completed, just about. So we get our boots off, put some comfy shoes on, and we're going to head to Nether Wastwater. Okay, so we see you there.
She just discovered sheep for the first time. Oh, he's like, what are these things?
Right, okay. Sat at the Screes in Nether Wastwater. The reason being that the Strands over there is shut. It was the same management, so they decided to keep this one open and the Strand's closed. Anyway, we had a great hike. Just over 4 point something mile, I'm not sure, about 4.5 miles. From Wastwater, from the end of the lake, which was the National Trust car park at Wastwater, up to Scafell. It was pretty hard work, I tell you. Going up the scree bit, really slippy, coming away from under your feet all the time. But we got there. We came down a different route, which is the route that I would recommend going up, which is up, you go up by Lord's Run and onto the summit top. But anyway, we're here, we're at the Screes. There's Alison with us.
Hi.
And there's mine. Kingston Pressberries. So cheers. I still haven't managed it away. Too cold. Okay, so that's it. Next one, and last one, or anyway the last Wainwright for us, is Seathorpe Fell, which we're going to do either Monday or Tuesday. We'll see what the weather's like. We're going to do it from here, from Wastwater. So, we'll see you then.